Back to Expresso here on SABC3. Definitely a feel-good Friday today. We're so excited. Pat is out at the Summers, and of course he's going to be chatting to a lot of amazing people. We're having a fantastic time in studio and lots of exciting things to come.
Like Graham said earlier this morning, it's a soft and fluffy Friday.
There we go.
I love
it
because Mother's Day is just around the corner. We're going to bring you some really cool things a little bit later on. But let me ask you this. Did you know that Comfort fabric conditioner contains fresh release capsules that release bursts of freshness as you move?
Absolutely. That's why today we're going to look at how Comfort supports true love and inspires one very special couple to spend more time together this Mother's Day.
Who would have thought that the great modern love story could begin in a laundromat? Well, thanks to Comfort Concentrate's new Lavender Bloom fragrance, one very lucky couple is going to get an extra dose of love and relaxation in their lifestyle. And they're going to get a kickstart to the fresh start that they both so desperately want. Let's meet them.
Wayne and Danielle de Nobrega have been married for 6 years. They met each other through mutual friends. Today, they have a lovely 6-year-old son, but everyday life is taking its toll. Life coach Liesel Stefan will offer some practical tips because the couple wants to show their son that true love lasts and lasts.
We live in a very demanding society where we're constantly connected, cell phones, iPads, the internet, global village kind of scenario. Companies putting a lot of demands on us, and it's not unusual for couples to find themselves actually drifting apart. But you know what? If they find themselves willing to actually work on a focus area and just to assert themselves from their environment and just identify what it is that's actually causing the distractions, they can put boundaries around themselves and they can put a plan together, put a vision together, and then just work at that.
Liesel's core philosophy is that couples should share the same relationship values, work towards a common goal, and put quality time aside to focus on their love connection as often as they can.
So you both live very hectic lives. Danielle, you're a medical rep, you spend a lot of time away from home, you're traveling a lot. From what I can hear, there's a lot of pulling in different directions and almost like ships passing in the night kind of thing. What is there that you can do in your relationship to try and bring some quality time back?
I think maybe that's one of our problems. We haven't taken the time to think about that. Maybe we should communicate and see that we're on the same page.
So, you know, relationships are not always the same, they're hard work. Every relationship needs work. They go through different seasons, we're not always in the same season, and we have to be able to anticipate which season our relationship is going into. And then we also have to anticipate what is needed in that season so that we can give that to ourselves. One next question that I have for you is, when is the last time that you guys really just had fun?
It's been a while. I can't even remember. Yeah, it just seems that we don't have the time.
Liesel believes that Mother's Day brings the perfect opportunity to reconnect with one another and to have fun as a family. I have something special planned for Danielle.
Well, I think you let it slide so long, you don't really realize when something goes wrong. We've been so busy, and I think we kind of treated each other like business partners over the last few months, weeks. I don't even know how long it's been. We just rush to get to weekend, and once we get there, we're so tired, we just really don't want to do anything.
The guys in Danielle's life are lucky. They've got stylist Matana and chef Zola on their team. Together, they'll spoil mom.
There's a lot of things that I want to change, and obviously the willingness must be there. And I mean, step by step. So let's see what happens and see how it goes.
Every mom deserves a little pampering, and the urban spa with branches across the country is just the place. While Danielle enjoys some pampering, I'll check in with the team.
All right, my master plan is coming together rather nicely. Let's see how the girls are doing.
Hi, Graham.
How are things going your end?
No, all good here. We're just about to get started with the cupcakes. I'm standing here with my little sous chef, Grant.
Cool, keep it up.
Okay, see you later.
All on track.
Relaxing in a spa and being spoiled on Mother's Day are great, but how can you make that feeling last when you step back into the real world? Matana came up with a brilliant plan. Comfort contains fresh release capsules of fragrance, which release bursts of freshness, so mom will be reminded of this special day again and again. Meanwhile, young Grant is working on lavender surprises in the kitchen.
Grant, thank you so much for inviting me over to come and make cupcakes for your mom for Mother's Day.
You're welcome, Zola.
Oh, thanks. So tell me what we need to start.
First we have the eggs, then the oil, then the milk, then we whisk.
Oh, okay.
Look at this young chef at work. Cupcakes are child's play to make and a thoughtful gift. Find a recipe on Espresso's website. Wayne is in charge of setting the table. A great tip is to pick a theme like lavender and stick with it to tie all the elements together.
So our table's really simple and easy to achieve. We've kept a few tonal values of lavender to go across the whole of the table. We've got 2 tablecloths you've washed with the Comfort fragrance, which is also great. And we've paired 2 different hues. Then we've kept 2 serviettes of different tonal values as well, kind of just played with a few shapes and placed them down with a nice little sprig of lavender tied with some nice rustic twine. We've got these really little sweet lavender and white paper straws in some glasses. And then we've paired it out nicely, so we've got your 3 table settings, and we've got the cute little tags that Grant made so beautifully. So this beautiful little bunch of lavender in a bouquet is really easy and simple to achieve. So I'm going to show you how to make this for your wife for Mother's Day. Let's go.
Awesome. I don't think there's a lot of tools necessary. I mean, it's just commitment. It's all about commitment and finding that balance. And I mean, if you're up for anything in your life, you can accomplish anything. So I mean, I'm a strict believer of that, and that's important.
Hi.
You look relaxed. How was it?
That was amazing, just what I needed.
Well, I have a feeling that your husband and son, they might be keen to see you. Should we head off on the next leg of our adventure? Let's go.
Back at home, Grant and Wayne were adding the finishing touches to this very special lunch. A ribbon here and a candle there will touch any mom's heart. Life coach Liesel believes it's the small things that families do for one another that strengthens the bonds of love. Because happiness is a perfume you cannot pour on others without getting a few drops on yourself.
Happy Mother's Day.
You outdid yourselves, guys. Of course, you had an opportunity to at least see Zola and Matana, my secret agents. They helped you do a fantastic job, man. Well done. This is just a little reward for the hard work that you put in today and that you are going to put in from this day forward. Guys, thank you so much for sharing with us today.
I think to make any relationship work, you have to work at it and you have to consider each other's needs, and there's no point in being in a relationship if you're going to just live past each other. So at least we've realized that we need to do something.
Release a burst of freshness that lasts and lasts this Mother's Day and show her how much you really care.
Add an extra dose of love to every wash with Comfort Concentrate's fresh new fragrance, Lavender Bloom.